What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Robert from RobGeo0407L, and welcome to episode 255 of Logo History. Today we're gonna have a look at SpongeBob SquarePants, The Loud House, The Amazing World of Gumball, Family Guy, PAW Patrol, and South Park. 6 TV shows! Let's start with SpongeBob SquarePants. Let's take a look at the short bio. Those of you who don't know what SpongeBob SquarePants is. It is an American sitcom cartoon show created by Steven Hillenburg, who passed away. Steven Hillenburg, as you may have known, he passed away on November 26, 2018. He was 57, so yeah. Rest in peace, kid. Alright, It is an American sitcom cartoon show created by Steven Hillenburg in 1997. And was not a fully made show until May 31st, 1999. It was developed by Derek Drymon, Tim Hill, and Nick Jennings. Its theme music composers were Derek Drymon, Mark Harrison, Steven Hillenburg, and Blaze Smith. So far, they have 12 seasons and a total of 242 episodes since 1999. The creator of the show, Steven Hillenburg, also created Rocko's Modern Life and all the other 90s shows. So that was kind of a staple to his legacy. So, now without further ado, let's get started! 1996 to 1997, we have the word Sponge Boy, and then we have the word Ahoy. It was originally named Sponge Boy Ahoy, but then was scrapped because there was a product already, Sponge Boy Ahoy. 1997, this was the pilot, so his first appearance was in 1997 and not in 1999. He technically appeared in 1997 in the pilot, but it was not a fully made show until 2 years later in 1999. So here we have SpongeBob running, and then we have the word SpongeBob SquarePants. Yeah, different theme music back then, but then in 1999 the theme music changed. Whoever changed that music theme from that spy theme to this upbeat theme is pretty clever. And the whole background looks like it's in Bikini Bottom. 1999 to 2016 and 1999 to the present full screen episodes. So here in 1999, the show itself premiered. The show will be turning 20 years old on May 31st, 2019. So that's next year. I don't know if it will move on or be canceled entirely after 20 years. But we're gonna have to find out. So here we have a drawing version of SpongeBob. Some people call it the Yellow Doodle Bob. Because Doodle Bob was a character in the show. And here we have the word SpongeBob SquarePants in pink text, and the word SquarePants is in some kind of blue banner. And here, so the shape that is like literally covering all this is like kind of like a splat shaped shape. And here we have this flower cloud, all flowers right here. And here in the background is just sand, entirely sand. And now these are 7 other versions. So this is the version without the sand. This is the bright colors version. The version that was used. Let me say it again. Okay, so it's the version with the Nickelodeon banner. This was the internationally version. This logo was used internationally. And so instead of the banner of Nickelodeon looking like that, it looks like a fish. And this one is the same as the first one, but has the word Nickelodeon. This one came from the horrible SpongeBob special Truth or Square in 2009. And this one came from the Christmas special. It's a SpongeBob Christmas, I think. So yeah, both of these 2 logos, the last two, it kind of looks like it's clay or whatever. 2016 to the present. This is the same thing as last time, but it's more widescreen. Like the sound became more updated. And then we have the Nickelodeon logo because SpongeBob is part of Nickelodeon. Also, I do not own any of these images. They belong to Viacom. And now allow me to introduce you to their merchandise. 1999 to 2008. We have a Nickelodeon splat that is orange, and then we have the word Nickelodeon in it. And then we have the word SpongeBob SquarePants. 2008 to the present, we have the word SpongeBob in yellow spongy text, and then we have the word SquarePants in white text inside a blue rectangle shape. 2008 to 2009, this is the same thing, but with the nostalgic Nickelodeon splat that was used in the late 2000s. 2009 to the present, same year, but it's the word mark instead of the splat. So, literally, the word mark Nickelodeon is right here. In 2018 to the present, alright, same here, but, the word Nickelodeon is inside of the SpongeBob logo, and not on the outside. Alright, so now this is their home media logo that they used in the early 2000s on VHS tapes. So here we have the word SpongeBob SquarePants, and then we have an orange oval with the word Nickelodeon on it. And now, before I move on to the Loud House, I want to show you their watermarks, so it's just SpongeBob SquarePants. And now we will move on to the Loud House. Let's take a look at the short bio. Those of you who don't know what the Loud House is. It is an American cartoon sitcom that premiered on May 2nd, 2016. And it was created by Chris Savino, who's currently suspended from Nickelodeon. It is directed by Chris Savino, Kyle Marshall, Amanda Renda, Darren McGowan, and Jessica Borutsky. Its theme music composers were Michelle Lewis, Doug Rockwell, and Chris Savino. So he literally created, directed, and composed the show at the same time. Oh my god. Alright, so far they have 3 seasons and 76 episodes, which is 130 segments, which is a lot. Now without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so these were pre-2016 logos, so these were probably used in, I don't know, 2014 or 2015. But here, so it was kind of like SpongeBob. It kind of premiered as a pilot 2 years before the fully made show was made. So it was kind of like SpongeBob. Alright, so here we have the words "The Loud House" in orange text, and here we're in this house in which the Loud family lives in. So yeah, kind of messy because, you know, 1 boy, 10 girls, that's 11 kids. My god. Alright. So, I'm sorry. Alright, so, now we have the words "The Loud House" in orange text, and this is, kind of like a sun. So it's kind of like having that egg shape. And then here we have, a roof of a house, and then we have a chimney of a house, and then we have the words "The Loud House" in white text. And finally, 2016 to the present, 2 years later, as I said before, The Loud House premiered on Nickelodeon. If it weren't for Chris Savino, The Loud House would have been impossible. So here we have an orange house, and we have the words "The Loud House." The word "the" is in black. The words "loud" and "house" are in white text. And here we have that Nickelodeon logo to let us know that The Loud House is a show on Nickelodeon. And this is the logo that this is the version of the current logo that you may have seen at the end of the opening theme of The Loud House. This shows Lily, one of the Loud family members, walking, saying "boo boo." Yeah, you may have seen that in the opening theme, like at the end of the opening theme to be exact. So it's in a black screen, and then this shows the logo from last time. And now we will move on to the Amazing World of Gumball. let's take a look at the short by those of you who don't know what The Amazing World of Gumball is. It is a cartoon show created by Ben Bakulay. It premiered on May 3rd, 2011. Wow, it's been almost a decade. We are old as hell. It was written by Ben Bakulay, James Lamont, and John Foster. And it is directed by Mike Graves and Antoine Perez. Its composers are Ben Lockett, Neil Myers, and Willie Downing. So far, they have 6 seasons and a staggering amount of 226 episodes. Some people predicted that The Amazing World of Gumball may end in 2019, but I doubt it. Now, without further ado, let's get started. 2008, this was the pilot. So we have like a cloud background, and then we have the word Gumball. The letter G is cyan, which is light blue. The letter U is yellow. The letter M is red. The letter B is blue. The letter A is white. The first L is orange, and the second L is green. 2010, a year before the show premiered, they had some early promos. So here we have a rainbow, and then we have the words "The Amazing World of Gumball." So in rainbow text. I'm just not gonna name the colors to make you waste time. 2011 to the present, we have a rainbow again, and then we have the words "The Amazing World of Gumball." The letter G is in green, the letter U is in pink, the letter M is in cyan, the letter B is purple, the letter A is yellow, the letter L is orange, and also the color blue. And the word Gumball is pixelated. And this is the version with the Cartoon Network banner on it. And this was the version used in South Korea. I can tell because it has Korean text, like Korean language. And then this is the version with just the words "The Amazing World of Gumball." No rainbow, nothing else. Now let's move on to the primetime show Family Guy. Let's take a look at the short bio. Those of you who don't know what Family Guy is. It is an animated sitcom that was created by Seth MacFarlane in 1998, and it didn't premiere as a fully made show until January 31st, 1999. So on that exact day, it premiered as a fully made show. But in 1998, it was just a pilot. Kind of like SpongeBob, but it premiered after 1 year, not 2 years. And it was developed by Seth MacFarlane and David Zuckerman. Its theme music composer is Walter Murphy. Its music composers are Ron Jones and Walter Murphy. And so far, there are 17 seasons and a massive 317 episodes, which is more than SpongeBob, The Loud House, and The Amazing World of Gumball combined. So just letting you know that. Also, I wonder if the Family Guy's type of animation inspired Comedy World and Go Animate. Let me know. Now, without further ado, let's get started. 1998, this was the pilot, so we have the words Family Guy in rainbow text. I'm not even going to name the colors, my god. Alright, and then we have quotation marks. The quotation marks are yellow, and the other quotation marks are in pink. 1993 to 2003, and 2005 to the present as a series. We have the words Family Guy in blue text, and the dot on the I is dotted with a TV. And this is the horizontal version. Now we will look at the Nick Jr. show PAW Patrol. Let's take a look at the short bio. Those of you who don't know what PAW Patrol is. It is a Nick Jr. show that premiered on August 12th, 2013. So yeah, premiered like 5 years ago. It was created by Keith Chapman and developed by Scott Kraft. Its theme music composers are Michael Smitty Smith and Scott Cripane. The singer that is singing at that theme song is Scott Simmons. So far, they have 5 seasons and 127 episodes, which is less than SpongeBob, Gumball, The Loud House, and a Family Guy. And yes, the segments from The Loud House count. Now, without further ado, let's get started. 2013 to the present. We have a red shield with a silver metal outline. And then we have the word paw with a paw print. What if it's Blue's paw print? I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. Alright. And then we have a bone. And then we have the word patrol. And yeah, that's basically the only logo for PAW Patrol. And finally, we'll move on to South Park. Let's take a look at the short bio. Those of you who don't know what South Park is. It is an animated sitcom that premiered on August 13th, 1997. And it was created by Trey Parker and Matt Stone. It is developed by Brian Graydon. Its theme music composers are the band Primus. So the theme music was composed by a band. Its composers are Adam Berry, Scott Nicolay, and Jamie Dunlap. And, wow, I sound British on that last name. Dunlap. Alright. So far, they have 22 seasons and an amazing amount of 292 episodes. And it mainly premieres on Comedy Central. Hey, Angelina, what's up?
Hi.
Hello.
I came down here randomly to fix stuff.
Okay. I hope you're not doing bad stuff.
I'm fixing. Because I saw some stuff in here that needed to be fixed yesterday.
Oh my god, you broke. I don't think you broke something. I gotta do this episode now. I have to do this episode now, Angelina. So you wanna watch or do you wanna leave the room? You wanna watch me do the episode or you wanna leave the room?
I wanna fix stuff.
Alright, so you can watch then. Oh man, sorry I wasted time for a little bit. I just wanted to talk to Angelina for a second. Now without further ado, let's get started. 1992. So it was continued on by the Spirit of Christmas, so that's why it premiered in 1997. So here we have the Spirit of Christmas in black text, and here we have snowflakes. 1995 is just the words "the Spirit of Christmas" in that old newspaper text that we all love. 1996, this was used for a pilot that was never aired on TV. So here we have the sign. We have a sign that says South Park on it, and here, that's all I gotta say. 1997 to the present. It premiered on that exact year, like 5 years after the Spirit of Christmas. Here we have a wooden sign, and then we have the words South Park in black text. And this is a different version of that logo, kind of. And this is the version with all 4 of the main characters. I only know half of them. I know this is Eric Cartman, and this one is Kenny. I forgot the 2 names of those 2 other ones. And this is the version with every single South Park character ever. My god, that is a lot of characters. Probably a lot more than SpongeBob, to be honest. Or maybe not, I don't know. Who knows? Alright, that's all for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Logo History, and I'll see you tomorrow for a brand new episode. Thank you, Angelina, for the special appearance. Stay tuned for episode 256. Dory the Explorer, The Simpsons, Clarence, American Dad, Sesame Street, and Adventure Time. Bye-bye.